We decided to influence in every way we could. And let's say, even this chocolate that we make, we found the best one. You see, everything has energy. And when you read a book, look at a painting, you somehow interact with an icon. You have a relationship here. On the one hand, with information, but on the other hand, with the medium of that information, which affects you more than the information that you read from it. Well, at this point, interacting with me, you're listening to some words, but in reality, well, of course they do have some value, but they'll change you maybe 1%. And you'll be like, why the hell were we paying money? 1% is just a margin of error. It's still the energy of the person that has considerably more power and influence. By that I mean their worldviews, rules, attitude towards life, themselves, the opposite sex, money, their readiness for money, their views in terms how much they move forward and how much they are in tune with their program, because the principle is straightforward. You live and learn from those you live with. When you're reading a book, you're not interacting with what's going on in the story described in that book, but with the author of that book, his or her health, worldview, rules, family life, and in general, their attitude towards everything. When you check out a painting, it's the same thing. And when you interact with the doctor, the same thing. Have you noticed that there are dentists who treat you? Then there are those after whom you feel fine, and there are those after whom you feel bad all the time. And there were even situations where my friends who were in the grocery business, they had stores. And when my friend's wife was choosing what to sell, what goods to buy, the goods didn't sell. When he was choosing, now, the important point is that he was choosing the same goods his wife was choosing. They were selling like hotcakes. So the principle is, who interacted with the merchandise first? And each of you can do a regular self-examination. Write on the same piece of paper the words like love, happiness, health, wealth, youth, longevity, pain, illness, problems, trouble, evil, hate, aggression, misfortune. Well, you can write much more different ones, mix them up, relax and say, this is who I am, and then draw them out there. And that's what your inner state is. That's what you get. That's what comes up. That's a 100% test that hits the mark. There's no other kind that could be more precise. So, when there's an interaction with somebody or something, there's a process of laws, which means of your limitations that affect those who come in contact with you.